Physics Server is the manager. It oversees everything. Everything in here is just numbers being calculated. But it doesn't do the calculations directly itself. There are three components in Physics Server that allow these calculations to happen. If either one is missing, there will be no calculations. These three components are RIDs, physics body, and physics space. A RID is a resource ID. This is created by Physics Server. Think of it like a tracking number. You, the person, also have this number, and so does the system. The system knows where this item is because the RID tells the system, look here, this is where this specific item is. The RID is used to point us to where that item is, so that we can use it. In the game, every time I start it up, two things happen. Your player capsule asks for a RID. The physics server creates one. Now, what I want you to think of is like an exchange. Now your player capsule sends to the physics server its values, but these values are really just numbers, no textures. And physics server then creates a physics body, which I like to think is a mathematical copy of the player's capsule. Now physics server sends this RID to player's capsule and says, whenever you need calculations, show me the RID so I can then find the same RID on my side and use the math copy that this RID points to in physics server. Now, like I said, physics body is like a math copy. Now there's something important to note. Everything physics related in your game has a RID and has a math copy. There's still one component missing, and with this component we can start doing calculations. Physics space. Physics space runs every frame. This is the one that does the calculations. Why? Because anything inside here obeys the laws of physics, and this means every calculation follows these physics laws. I like to think of it as a list. If you're inside the list, the game calculates and uses physics body. Now if you're not in the list, no calculations are done, meaning you're outside of physics space. Your RID and your physics body exist, except to the game you really don't matter. It only cares about the physics body inside it. I like to think of physics space as the math simulation world that follows the laws of physics. So every time your player capsule wants to do something, it then checks the RID, checks physics body, checks if you're in physics space. Physics space takes these vector keystrokes, does the calculation, sends the final calculations, and then renders it on your screen. Boom, your player capsule jumps. Now what goes in your physics space is physics body, like the math copy. This is what physics space uses to do calculations on, so it follows the laws of physics. Why, you ask, is every calculation done on physics server? Because it strips away the art of your game and just focuses on the logic that makes up everything, the numbers. If we didn't do it this way, then everything that makes your game beautiful, the art, would be added to the logic. This would be too much to calculate, take way longer than it should, and let's hope your CPU can handle it. All these unnecessary extra steps would just be a waste of processing power for your CPU.